Last night, I thought about a few features that would completely change Jailbreak's gameplay if they were added. So I'm gonna go ahead and share those ideas with you. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys might know, Jailbreak hasn't really gotten an update in over a month now, and Simo and Bad CC released a post over here on their Twitter, and they said that they will be moving to a monthly update schedule as school begins. So that means because they announced it in August, there's not going to be a Jailbreak update in August. So the Jailbreak updates that happen once per month must be pretty big. So that means Simo and Bad CC have like plenty of time to come up with new ideas. So I'm going to go ahead and suggest my ideas on how Jailbreak should change as Roblox changes itself and the player base and everything like that changes, and as players like max out their money, they unlock all the vehicles, and there's like just no motivation left to grind anymore. So the first idea is to completely rework apartments. So you guys know how in a lot of the popular games like Bloxburg, Adopt Me, Meep City, Royal High, those games, they all have some form of like customization in terms of like a house, okay? So like Adopt Me has houses, Bloxburg has a plot, Meep City has a house as well, same thing with Work at a Pizza Place. Basically, those features allow you to like design like a custom building however you want. You get like walls and stuff, and people end up making really wacky things. Like I made a Jailbreak prison, a bacon hair shrine, just like pixel art. People have made like glorious mansions worth like multi-million Bloxburg dollars and stuff like that in that game. If Jailbreak Apartments had the ability to be customized, imagine how many little kids will come to this game just to like rob the stores and customize their house and try to avoid the police from FBI opening up, okay? I mean, it's gonna make Jailbreak more of a roleplay style game, but Simo and Bad CC said it themselves that Jailbreak was like a hybrid between a roleplay and an action game. So like having additional roleplay features, because right now it's mostly action. We got like a ton of robberies, a ton of guns and all that stuff. So if we add more roleplay features, it's not going to harm the game in any way. It's actually going to help it out, because most of the most popular games on Roblox right now are all roleplay based. Like they have no objective. So Jailbreak kind of has an objective. It's to like unlock all the vehicles. But once you unlock all the vehicles, there's nothing really left to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you apartments, right, if you guys don't know. So right now in apartments, all you do is you come over here, you rent, you run inside, and you can't change them besides this, okay? Like, this is, like, the only thing you can really do. And what you can do, I think, like, you used to be able to, like, customize it. Yeah, you can, like, customize it to, like, that. And you can change it to, like, blank bed or something. And you have to, like, buy it and stuff like that. So it's only very limited, okay? So, let's go ahead and just, yes, cancel that real quick. And, yeah, so, like, the customization currently in the apartments is very limited, and people just don't want apartments because like there's no game-changing purpose, okay? So what I propose is something that the apartment will have a use for, and in order to have a use, there's got to be another robbery added to the game. So maybe somewhere in like the corner over here by like the Grand Canyon or something, we had a Mineshaft. Now like you guys might be thinking it's just gonna be a copy of Minecraft. Actually, no. It's going to be more similar to like games like Azure Mines and The Quarry, okay? Basically, you come over here, you equip like a shotgun or a pistol, and you basically just like hold down and like there's like blocks, and you mine straight down or you mine out. Doesn't matter. I mean, like this is in Minecraft, feel free to mine straight down, and you can like go down over there and just like collect some gems and like rare ores and stuff like that. And what you have the option to do with the rare ores is you can either go to the criminal base, either one, and trade them in for money, or you can bring them to your apartment. And once you're in an apartment, a special like message will pop up on your screen, and that message will have options to upgrade your character. And by upgrade your character, I mean features like increase the amount of like capacity your duffel bag has, and obviously bigger duffel bag will stack on top of that. So like instead of jewelry store robbing, you only get like 2,000 cash without bigger duffel bag. You could upgrade it and get upwards of like 5,000, 10,000, and just keep on going. And also, speaking of leveling up like the things, when you actually level up in the level system, it should give you like additional amount like +1 slot in the jewelry store, plus 500 cash in the bank, stuff like that. That will help grinding for the cars even faster. And speaking of grinding, idea number 2. Having a prestige system. Literally every simulator on Roblox has some form of prestige system. And by that, I mean like you basically lose all your progress. You start from the start, but there's like a multiplier added to your account. Like you have another like life basically. If you play like a game like Miner's Haven, where it's basically based off reborning and how many lives you get, it's gonna be something like that. You basically like grind until you get to a certain amount of money. And once you get to a certain amount of money, you can click reborn, and when you do, you'll get like a multiplier, let's say like times 2 money, times 5 maybe. So instead of like getting 5,000 cash max from jewelry store, you'll get 25,000 cash max. And you'll have to unlock all the vehicles and all the skins again. But unlocking all that stuff, it will be much faster, so you don't have to like, you know, grind for hours. Instead, you can just grind for maybe half an hour or something like that, and you'll get the amount of money. So yeah, basically the point of prestige is so that you can like just keep on leveling up. And then at like eventually 50 prestiges or something, you will unlock like some crazy rocket ship base, or maybe even another planet, okay? If Jailbreak adds like some form of rocket ship that you unlock at like 100 million cash for super duper rich players, then you can like go to another planet and have like an absolutely absurd amount of like things. Okay, maybe unlock that with prestiges as well. So yeah, I have like a post on my Twitter if you guys want to check that out. It's honestly like a very interesting ideas here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on elaborating more on some of the prestige stuff. So you might be wondering, prestige is going to get repetitive over and over again. So like I said, when you get to a certain point, you'll unlock a rocket ship. And if you play Pet Simulator, you know when you get the rocket ship, you go to like the moon. It will be something like that. There will be another map above this one, like so far above the map that you don't even see it anymore. You ragdoll if you fall down or something like that. And basically, you'll have access to a whole new map with more robberies that gets you even more money, and new vehicles up there as well that you can also spawn back in the Earth map. Okay, but like, why would you play in the Earth map? You see, Jailbreak has like unlimited possibilities. It can go anywhere it wants. It's not like a game restricted, like you know, more like those dungeon quests and those RPG Vesteria style games that you can really only add story to. This game you can basically do whatever. You can make it like some simulator type game. You can make it a roleplay game. You can do whatever the heck you want. So I seriously hope Asimo considers prestiging. So a lot of Jailbreak players, like, you know, like me, Matic, and some of like the X people, they have like over 100 million cash. And prestiging will definitely like you know, wipe the money. It won't be like the money is like so important anymore. It will be like more like how much like reborn you can get. And if you can get to like 100 reborn, you'll get like access to a second planet or something. Honestly, like reborning would just add so much content to this game. So I seriously hope Asimo considers that. And also, my last suggestion is to make robberies more complicated. Yes, I know that might make little kids like super frustrated, but guess what? Little kids, they want to play this game until they can figure it out, okay? So that means the longer it takes for them to figure out robberies, the more they'll stay on this game. So that means one of the best things you can really do to robberies is make them harder to do. So, for the duffel bag robberies, like museum and the passenger train, make it so that the duffel bag is an inventory item. So you guys know how like right now over here I have like in my inventory like a pistol, handcuffs. Basically, let's say number 4, I'll like open it up and it'll just be a duffel bag. And basically you'll have to have that duffel bag opened in order to get the E-circle prompt on the items. That way you can also use weapons in the robberies and it won't just be like police officers glitch in and you're screwed. And speaking of the duffel bag, in the bank, okay, so you guys know how like the bank works right now. You literally just walk inside and just collect money. What you would have to do is hold out your duffel bag in order for the money to fill up. And that way, and like you have to like, when you shoot guns, you don't collect any money because that's more realistic. In real life, when you're shooting on police officers, obviously you're not really collecting any money. So Jailbreak should be like that. You have a duffel bag and you have to open up the duffel bag in order to collect money. And same thing with the jewelry store as well. Okay, jewelry store, basically you can like punch the glass, you go like punch, 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 and then once you punch all the stuff, like you have to take out your bag and hold E on the jewels on the inside. And that way, it takes longer to rob, and it's not going to be as easy as it was now. And I would definitely agree that Jailbreak robberies right now are way too easy. They should be a little bit more sophisticated and take a lot more time. Now, you might be asking, how do you get the duffel bag? Well, simple answer. You go to a criminal base and like, you know how like the crime boss and the guns are laid out over there? The duffel bag would just be like somewhere inside of the criminal base, maybe on the ground, next to a wall, something like that. And all you would have to do is just hold E on it and you'll grab a duffel bag and it'll be number 1 in your inventory. Then once you grab your duffel bag, you can go rob other stuff. And that will make sure that criminals stop by the criminal base to get themselves like weapons and stuff. And it'll make robbery like a lot more realistic as well. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick recap. Basically, apartments need to be more involved. So like if you have the apartment, you want to make it so that like you can go inside to the apartment and like you know, bring back like jewels from a future mine robbery and go inside and like craft some like certain XP stats, whatever like that. And yeah, and that's for the apartments. For the prestige, you'll have to like get a certain amount of money, maybe like 50 million or something like that. Well, maybe like 2 million and 5 million, etc. Just like slowly increasing. Obviously, you don't want it to be like impossible or take forever to prestige. I know Miner's Haven starts at like quadrillions, so I'm pretty sure Jailbreak, like having it at like 20 million would not be too crazy either. And also with prestiges, it should be allowed that you can prestige multiple levels at once, because like a lot of people like me with hundreds of millions of money would probably want to prestige more than just one level with all that amount of money. And finally, robberies, just make them more sophisticated, make them more challenging, and just that way it's more fun. Because we play games because they're hard, not because they're easy. And you know, easy stuff gets boring after a while, and that's why we like hard things. So that's why if Jailbreak makes everything super duper hard, it's gonna make a lot of people stay in this game until they figure it out. Okay, and that's gonna definitely increase the player counts. If you guys enjoyed this video of all these suggestions, be sure to press like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all these ideas. Tweet all the suggestions at Bad and Mo, do whatever, and I'll see you guys next time.